So, we're getting kind of tropical palm tree forest. This is kind of weird. Yeah, and that's going to lead into the next area, so let's not go that way quite yet. Let's lag slightly, apparently, and let's go this way. Zonai Ruins? Just ignore you. You would think the horse would know not to run straight into the wall. Like, I wouldn't have to tell it not to do that. Come on. I'm trying to get away from the lightning. Stop running into walls! This isn't exactly a horse path, though. Alright. Just electrocute my horse to death. Excellent. Oh, dang it. Eat the sword of Bane's evil. Evil's Bane. My bad. Ooh, that was a lot. I have a tiny platform that we can't actually reach, and we'll store a halberd on it that might have been better used of actually fighting the enemy. I'm sorry about all this, horse. This is not going well for you, clearly. So we're in some sort of ruins. Very tropical ruins, I should say. I'm kind of getting the feeling that there might be more going on here, like more than just, you know, enemies. Maybe, maybe not. Gosh, please. Gonna have to go back to the horse god after all this is over. Let me eat some of the dumb food I made. I have some dumb food like roasted wild berry, some icy meat. 1 health, steamed sneaky fruit. I'm sure there's other dumb food items I have somewhere in here. But I think that's okay for now. Oh yeah, there's this electro-steamed fruit. Maybe I'll be resistant to electricity. My horse won't, but I will. Alright, so this is that river still we need to follow to get to the shrine. Come on. Is this where the horse path ends? Oh, no, maybe. Hold on. Just top down. Do it! Okay, hold on. You know what? You actually helped me there. You made the horse jump down. And for that, I am fairly grateful. Now, yeah, now let the horse kick you. What am I doing? Hold on. Sorry, horse. Horse God's gonna be mad at me now. I'm sorry, horse. Do you want an apple? You know, I actually feel kind of bad now. Hold on. Let me get you an apple. Here, have two. This is my peace offering slash possible health restoration. I don't know. Okay, we're not gonna make the same dumb mistake this time. There we go. Do it at range. We're pretty close to the mouth now. Alright, so the mouth should be around here somewhere. Ooh, look at that shot. Come on, go! Spring of Courage. Hello. So what does the Spring of Courage want? You've done well to find this spring. Offer Ferocious Scale received from the Golden Spirit to the Spring of Courage. Alright, conveniently enough. I got one not too long ago. I think I have a couple, actually. Oh, yeah, I actually have a couple. Finding it's not the hard part. It's pretty, like, well-defined on your map. It looks kind of like a point of interest. It looks like a bit, you know, creature with, like, teeth. Alright, horse. I want to apologize for all the things that have happened today. Please stand outside and keep guard for me. 'Cause it's clearly not been fun for either of us today. You know, getting zapped and all. I mean, you were, like, in the afterlife. Your last moments were being told to run into a wall or something, I think. And then getting the crap lasered out of you. And so you finally went on to the other side, and you were glad that, you know, you finally... Your trials and hardships were over. And then, bam, I bring you back and electrocute you, like, 2 or 3 times today. Not a nice thing to come back from the afterlife, I have to say. Thunder Spear. Alright. That's a new one. Had thunder blades, but not any spears. I can go ahead and get myself another heart while I'm here. Good job keeping guard for me. Whoops. Not quite what I needed. Let's move you a little bit. I think this is going to be 20 if I'm counting right, because it's 15 in the first line and then this will be 5 in the second. Alright, so Spring of Courage up here. Got some foothills, a lake. This little hill is basically all that separated me from that path I took last time, so... let's see. I think it's going to be difficult to get the horse anywhere through here. I might have to leave the horse behind right now. Yeah, it's just... I'd have to back travel an awful lot to keep going with the horse, I think. Thought I saw 2 of them. Either way, if I need a bunch of blue nightshade, I found another area where you can get a good bit of it. These are the Farash Hills. I don't know if I want to go to that part of the lake. There was a really large tree here. Actually, this lake isn't really that deep. Oh, I missed the prompt. This lake is... It's got like grass growing in it. Like it's a sometimes dry lake bed. Oh, right. I do, okay. I remember now. I did see this from overhead, I think. I've got a sinking suspicion what I might need to do here. Hold on. Can I stop the rock with my face? No, I cannot. That's gotta be it, but maybe I've got to angle it better. I'm gonna try my technique with the arrow to get it to angle up a bit more. Was that it? Did it work? Got a sinking suspicion it didn't quite have enough power. Or maybe it did. I don't know where it went. Not the Korok thing. I see where that's at, but the rock. Yeah, I'm good. This is not a good place to shield surf. Thing is, I don't even know if I made it or not, because I don't know where the rock went. Look at these level 1 enemies. So yeah, just remnants of another town. But this one kind of flooded in, so maybe it wasn't even necessarily that this town was lost to the evils of the bad guys. It could have been more that this place just got flooded and they just couldn't live here anymore. I guess. I would imagine they don't live like this. You know, in Venice or whatever. There's water all over the place. Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've had one of these. The ball and chain and the hole puzzle. Oh god, you get that wooden bow out of here. I don't want it. Alright, what's it gonna be? I'm thinking ore this time. I'm feeling ore. Oh, one of those bows. Okay, those bows are cool, but that damage is just not gonna do any favors for me today. Oh yeah, something else I was told. So, when I went and did that last episode, Link didn't do his whole spiel that he normally did for all the other memories, because usually he'll look around at the scene, then he'll pull out the Sheikah slate, look at the picture, and then, you know, and then the thing happens. But that didn't happen, because Link didn't have anything to look at. But apparently, if you take a picture of, like, the painting or portrait or whatever on the wall, you can then just, he'll do that same thing. Without it, of course, he doesn't. Totally worth it. I'm gonna get swept off into the lake. Alright, so I'm gonna set up now on the top of the bridge tower or whatever, and wait until Farosh comes around so I can get it good in the horn. Need your horn. Alright. That's a new one. Haven't seen that one happen yet. Alright, so since I'm waiting here a second, I'm gonna go ahead... Ooh, and... another good wallpaper for you, while I go ahead and look at the video again. Shards of Farosh horn come from grinding location located on top of the big gate thing in the south end of the Lake Hyleia bridge. So that's the other end. Yeah. That'll be the other end. Build a fire, wait until night, then it'll spawn Farosh. It will circle around. Do this as many times as you want, but it's only useful for the champion's tunic. I think I only needed one right now to upgrade it. I'd probably need more later, but we'll just go for one right now. And I was recommended to do the quest for the Thunder Helm too, because it's apparently very useful and allows you to pretty much, as it was stated, to get struck by lightning and take no damage. Which sounds cool to me. Doubt the horse is going to be able to hear me. Nah. So I assume by midnight we should start seeing Farosh start flying around again. Because I think if I remember right, it was around 2 a.m. when I saw it before. So I imagine he came out probably an hour or two before then. No, I'm good. Thank you, I'm stuffed. Alright, there it is. Let's get up here. So it should come fly over here. The idea is we're going to Rivali's Gale ourselves really high in the air. And then... that's its horn on the front. We need to hit that. It's not all these horns on the back. It's the horn on the front that's important to hit. So yeah, just give me a moment for that to fly this way. Alright, I think it's close enough now. I want to get somewhat close to... oh gosh, I think it's lifting again. I think it's doing that thing where it's generating lift. Or it's going lower, I can't really tell. Got it. And I lightning to myself. Yeah. Got it. There we go. Excellent. Let me just get out of here. I'll go pick up this rock and be done with that. Alright, so let me think. Was there anywhere else I wanted to explore here? This pretty much leads to the dueling peaks. So you can see from here, actually. Yeah, unless there's something really interesting in Popla Foothills, I pretty much explored most of this. I didn't go down to Guccini Plain, and there's something there. Let's go check out Guccini Plain real quick. And then I think I might more or less be done with this area. In terms of all the things that I'm wanting to get at the moment. I got the shard. That's good. So I can finally go ahead and upgrade the Champion's Tunic, which I was told long ago that it is the strongest piece of armor. And I wouldn't mind seeing Link running around with it. I think it looks nice. You know, I like Link with wearing the blue. Doesn't Link wear blue on all the promotional artwork anyway? I think he does. I just kind of like how he looks wearing the blue, you know, clothing. I guess you're getting lightning arrows. It's what I've got on hand. It's what's for dinner. I want to say I'd probably have a lot of the things that I'll need to get some upgrades done. Because I remember needing can't remember it, key swings for one of them, and I know I've gotten a couple of those. I needed like some sun shrooms, which I've gotten some. I don't know if I have enough, but I know where to get a few more if I need just like one or two more. I think Gettino Village has some. There we go. Yeah, I think Gettino Village has some near it, so I could grab, you know, an extra one or two if I need them from over there. Let's eat something before I die. Excuse me? We have bone horses? Excuse me, what are bone horses doing here? Oh, for the bone riders, of course. It's okay, bone horse. We're gonna keep you, if I can. I don't know if the stable's gonna let me keep a bone horse. They make spooky noises. He's just gonna look at it, he's gonna be like, that's not a real horse. Okay. Oh. Okay. So at 5 a.m. they all died, just like the bone people. Oh, I mean, it's interesting. Now I kind of want to have some more spawn and see if I can take him there at night. Alright, yeah. I'm just a little bit too curious about these bone horses. So, let me go ahead, set myself up a little campfire. And we're gonna wait until, let's say midnight. I think that's a good time. It's usually good by then. If I can set it up right here without falling. Or whenever it brings me back at night. Hopefully that'll be late enough. (9 p.m.) And enter the bone zone! Ah, yes, we got bone horses. Actually, that's gonna kill the horse and the rider, isn't it? No, we're good, we're good. No, what are you doing, bone horse? Clearly it was not his first rodeo. But it was his last. Alright, is bone horse okay? Bone horse, no, bone horse! Stay away from that bone horse! That was his last rodeo too. There were some free ones over here at least. I don't know why there's bone horses. I've never seen bone horses in like my entire adventure. They've even got like saddles. Bone horse! Oh, right, you're made out of bone. Don't catch on fire very well, do you? I was a little bit worried for a moment there. It's okay, bone horse. Bone horse number what? 3? 4? No, bone horse number 4. No, hey, stop. Bone horse! Calm down. This has got to be really uncomfortable to sit on without a saddle. It's okay. Bone horse is a friend. Yeah, let's register my new bone horse. What in Hylea's name? That's a monster, not a horse. Sorry, but we can't board that thing here. It might eat the other horses. Excuse me? Do you not see my steed as a loving companion? You gotta put him down. Take him to the glue factory. I'm sorry you had to see that.
Yeah.
It was kind of disturbing, wasn't it? Like you saw me bring Bone Horse up here
Hey.
and then murder it. That was kind of horrific, really. I kind of figured they'd do that. They wouldn't let me take a bone horse, like they wouldn't let me board the bear I had earlier. I wanted to be a bear rider. But that didn't happen. No bone horse for you, that's not a horse. That's okay. Keep going. Do it. Go down the slope. Get down there. Think the horse isn't going to be useful to my adventuring endeavors today. Bone horse, please. Sorry, not bone horse. So I got kind of attached to bone horse. It was kind of horrific, really, having to put him down like that. Never again. Please. They're mad because I put down their bone horse. Alright, where are we at now? We're at Guccini Plains. I don't know if I like Guccini Plains. It just had a dumb name, that's all I really wanted to go to it for. In Heron Lake. That's the last place. Nope. Guccini Plain Barrows. Link, please. Excellent. Good teamwork. Alright, is this a stone talus? I think it is. This rock looks suspicious. Or maybe it's not. Oh, I know what this is. Not that. Ah, wait. Hold on. Just out of oh, it's like not loaded. Hold on. Let's see if we can push this forward a bit. Let me get a weapon that I don't care about as much. Alright, I want to beat the crap out of him with this board, whatever this thing is. This may fly straight over him. Oh! Off the face! Look at that go! Are you dead yet? No, he's still asleep. I think that hurt him a little bit. I see now, he's got wooden leg things. Wow. That was fairly effective. I think I needed some Hinox something for an upgrade. I might have gotten all I needed out of it, but oh wow, and that's back again. These must just be like slightly out of load range from each other or something. That was fun though. That was a lot of fun just bashing his head in with a big rock nearby. And I don't think there's a whole lot left here. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I think we've more or less explored this area. It wasn't a very large area compared to, like, you know, Gerudo areas, like 2 or 3 times the size. And since it's right here, we're going to go ahead and open up the map for the last section. Fried squirrel. Or not. There's another one. I think I'm good, though. And look at this transition, too. It goes from, like, this red, earthy clay to just fields. It's a pretty stark transition. Martha's Landing in Floria Falls, Lurlin Village. Let's go this way. Climb that tower. No, I think I'm good. I do think I need that fish, though. It's weird. I was thinking about it some more. I've talked about this a little bit, but the idea of progression in this game is very different from regular Zelda titles. Progression is generally represented in, you know, regular Zelda titles by getting new items and new abilities and stuff, and you get a couple new abilities, but for the most part, most of your items you get early on. I don't know if I would consider a breakable bow or a breakable sword to be an item in any of the same ways. Because, you know, you can lose it pretty easy. There's the key swings I needed. Alright, so something's being hidden here. So the rupee. And of course he just made it start raining, so... or thundering. So now I've got to unequip, like, everything, because... I don't think I have any non-metal weapons. No, wait, I've got a boomerang! Hey, there you go. And shield is good. Crap. Alright, there you go. Enemy has been dealt with. And we're good. Okay. So this one's kind of interesting. This one's a relatively long climb. Unless there were platforms on the other side. No, not really. You could start it from up here and you could make it with a low amount of stamina. But otherwise you'd have to gulp down a lot of stamina food if you had low stamina to get up here. Alright, last one. Let's see what it's called. Tropical rainforest land. It's a pretty large area, the map too. Ooh. Complete map of Hyrule extracted. Alright, so there's your map of Hyrule. I wouldn't mind having a, like a little poster on the wall of this. I had one for Twilight Princess, which, now, it felt like such a big world at the time when the game came out, but now having, played through it compared to this, it's not a very big world. I wouldn't mind having a nice wall, a wallpaper something, I don't know. Not a wallpaper, but a poster of it. Let's see. It doesn't... Yeah, it's kind of the Faron-ish area, I guess. But this is more Faron over here. This isn't really Faron. So we've got Lake Floria. Rasa Lake. Got some more beach. Clarinet Coast. The mountain. Bunch of waterfalls. That's kind of a neat area, I suppose. We'll have to look into that. There's Mount Floria. And I went over here before. Over to the Hickory Woods. That's where I got the bear from. Tobo's Hollow. That leads up to Dueling Peaks. So I have been that way before. Got some ponds and wetlands that look kind of interesting. Some more beach. Cape Crescia. And this island way out here. It was kind of covered up. It's right on the edge of the map. And it's pretty far out. I remember to get to this island, I had to go up to this cape, which was slightly off my map, mind you, and go over here. So it's a little bit farther. I think you could still reasonably make it. And I've heard things about this. I've heard things about this island. I feel like if you're watching this, you're probably interested enough. You probably already got the game, but I'm not going to talk about it until we get there. So maybe an episode or two from now. Probably 2, because this is a pretty large area, so I have a bit to explore before I get over there. Alright. Oh, it does look very rainforesty, doesn't it? They captured that image pretty well. Which means it's going to be a pain in the butt to climb around because it's going to be raining somewhat. Alright. Well, I think I'm done for today. We're at a little under 2 hours, slightly under 2 hours. We'll get to that stuff next time. And like I said, once we finish the map, we're going to go back around Hyrule. I do like how the water kind of... How you can kind of see the water splashing right there. But it doesn't get wet right here because it's covered. Nice attention to details. I do like that. Like I said, we'll get to kind of... Once we've seen all of Hyrule, like we've done all our pass through it, then we'll go back and start looking at things like the little islands over here. Maybe go complete some of the more interesting quests. If there's any quest in particular, don't tell me now because I'm going to forget. But if there's any quest in particular that you think are kind of interesting, have some cool story to them, or, otherwise I should probably do. Hint, hint, I'm not interested in money as the primary reward. I'm more interested in story or some kind of humorous event. I don't want items or money unless they are of, unique interest. Anyway, that's going to be all for today, but hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for some more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Bye!